Vision gives direction, purpose, and meaning to life because it shapes the way a person thinks, acts, decides, and responds to every situation. Vision is more than just a dream or a wish. It is a clear mental picture of the future you desire to create. A picture that lives inside your heart and guides your steps even when the path is uncertain. When a person has vision, they are no longer drifting through life without intention or clarity. Instead of simply reacting to circumstances or moving wherever life pushes them, they begin to live with purpose and direction. Vision functions like a compass, pointing toward a meaningful destination and reminding you why your life matters, why your actions are important, and why your journey has value. Without vision, people often feel lost, empty, or disconnected from their true potential. They may move through daily routines, waking up, working, fulfilling responsibilities, yet feel as though they are merely surviving rather than truly living. They experience a sense of stagnation or confusion because there is no deeper reason behind what they do, no greater picture pulling them forward. But when someone discovers a powerful vision, something awakens within them. They begin to see life not as a series of random events, but as a purposeful journey toward a meaningful future. Vision fills the mind with clarity, ignites motivation, and fuels enthusiasm, turning ordinary moments into meaningful steps toward something greater. Vision also gives meaning to challenges and struggles. Life is filled with obstacles, disappointments, and unexpected changes, and without a clear sense of purpose, these difficulties can feel overwhelming or discouraging. However, when a person is guided by vision, they view challenges differently. Instead of seeing obstacles as barriers, they recognize them as opportunities for growth, learning, and refinement. A visionary person understands that every difficulty has the potential to strengthen character, develop resilience, and prepare them for greater responsibility and impact. Vision changes how the mind interprets hardship because the focus shifts away from the pain of the present moment toward the possibilities of the future. When someone knows why they are enduring struggle, they are far more willing to persist through it. Vision transforms frustration into fuel and uncertainty into motivation because the individual recognizes that each step, whether easy or difficult, is contributing to the fulfillment of a larger purpose. Vision ignites passion by training the mind to focus on possibilities instead of limitations. People without vision often feel trapped by their circumstances, their environment, or their past experiences, believing that their life cannot become better than what it is now. But vision enlarges the imagination and expands the boundaries of what a person believes is possible. It inspires hope, confidence, and courage, allowing individuals to dream beyond their current reality. Vision lifts the mind above fear, doubt, and insecurity, replacing them with determination and a sense of inner strength. It influences the choices a person makes on a daily basis, the habits they form, the relationships they build, the opportunities they pursue, and even the challenges they are willing to accept. A person with vision becomes more intentional about how they use their time, energy, and resources. They learn to say no to distractions and unnecessary activities because they understand that every decision either moves them closer to or further away from their future goals. Vision shapes priorities and disciplines behavior, creating alignment between intention and action. In many ways, vision is the foundation of success, leadership, and personal fulfillment. Every great achievement in history has been driven by someone who could see something others could not. Leaders, innovators, creators, and dreamers have always been powered by vision, a deep belief in a future outcome that did not yet exist in reality but was already alive in their minds. Vision gives a person the courage to step out of comfort zones, challenge limitations, and pursue dreams that may seem impossible to others. It strengthens perseverance because it constantly reminds the individual that their life has meaning beyond temporary setbacks or failures. With vision, success is not accidental. It becomes the natural result of focus, discipline, and unwavering commitment to a meaningful purpose. Vision also plays a powerful role in shaping shaping identity. The clearer a person sees their future, the more intentionally they shape their present. When someone holds a strong vision of who they want to become, they begin to develop qualities, attitudes, and behaviors that align with that future version of themselves. Vision influences self-perception, helping individuals recognize their strengths, confront their weaknesses, and embrace their potential. It brings a sense of inner direction that does not depend on external approval or validation from others. A person with vision is less likely to be controlled by fear of judgment, comparison, or societal pressure because they are guided by an internal conviction rather than external expectations. Vision gives confidence, not in the sense of arrogance, but in the sense of knowing that one's life is guided by purpose and intention. Furthermore, vision creates emotional stability and psychological strength. When people lack vision, they may become easily discouraged by temporary failures or influenced by the opinions of others. Their motivation rises and falls depending on circumstances. But when someone has a powerful vision, they develop patience and emotional resilience. They understand that progress is a journey and that meaningful growth takes time. Vision allows them to remain steady even when results are not immediate, because they trust the process and believe in the direction they are moving. It gives them the ability to endure seasons of waiting, silence, or uncertainty without losing hope, because their focus remains anchored in a future that is bigger than the present moment. Vision not only impacts individuals, but also influences communities, families, and societies. A person with vision inspires others through their passion, commitment, and sense of purpose. People naturally gravitate toward individuals who know where they are going and why they are moving in that direction. Visionary individuals become role models, mentors, and leaders because their lives serve as living examples of intention, perseverance, and belief in possibility. They create positive change not only for themselves but for those around them, encouraging others to discover their own vision and pursue lives of meaning and purpose. Vision multiplies its impact by spreading inspiration and awakening potential in others. At its core, vision transforms a person from being ordinary to purposeful. It shifts them from drifting through life without clarity to moving forward with intention and direction. Vision breathes meaning into everyday activities, turning simple actions into purposeful contributions toward a greater future. It gives people a reason to wake up each morning with determination and hope, knowing that their life is moving towards something meaningful and significant. With vision, life is no longer merely a series of events. It becomes a meaningful journey guided by purpose, passion, and direction. Vision fuels motivation, resilience, and long-term success because it gives a person an unwavering sense of direction even in the most difficult seasons of life. Vision has the power to keep an individual moving forward when circumstances become challenging, when results do not appear immediately, and when progress feels slow or invisible. Many people lose hope or give up on their goals because they cannot see beyond their present difficulties. They become discouraged when life becomes hard, when failure occurs, or when others doubt their abilities. But someone who carries a strong vision inside their heart does not stop simply because the journey becomes uncomfortable or demanding. They persist because they are guided by a clear picture of the future that is stronger than the obstacles they face in the present. This inner picture acts like fuel for the soul, reminding them that every struggle has meaning, every effort is connected to purpose, and every challenge is a stepping stone rather than a dead end. Vision creates a deep internal motivation that does not depend on constant praise, approval, or encouragement from others. Instead of waiting for inspiration to come from outside, a visionary person draws strength from within. Vision generates self-discipline because the individual understands that great achievements require commitment, patience, and consistency. It produces courage because they know that fear, uncertainty, and risk are simply parts of the journey towards something greater. It nurtures perseverance because they recognize that success is rarely instant. It is built gradually through effort, endurance, and faith in the future they are working toward. When a person has vision, sacrifices no longer feel like losses. Long hours of effort, uncomfortable growth, delayed gratification, and temporary setbacks begin to feel meaningful because they are all contributing to a larger purpose. Vision turns sacrifice into investment. Every challenge becomes a valuable contribution toward the fulfillment of one's dreams. Vision also strengthens resilience, the ability to rise after failure and continue moving forward despite disappointment. People without vision often interpret failure as a sign that they should stop trying or that they are incapable of succeeding. But a visionary person understands that failure is not the end of the road. It is part of the learning process. They see mistakes as lessons, setbacks as training, and delays as preparation. Vision helps them reinterpret negative experiences, transforming discouragement into determination. Instead of asking why something is difficult, they ask how they can grow from it and what it is preparing them for. This mindset gives them emotional endurance and mental toughness, enabling them to stand strong in moments when others would quit. Vision allows them to remain hopeful even when results are not visible yet, because they trust that the future they see in their mind is worth every challenge they experience in the present. Throughout history, every great leader, reformer, inventor, creator, or achiever has been powered by vision. They were able to see possibilities others could not see and imagine realities that did not yet exist. Many of them faced criticism, misunderstanding, or rejection, yet they continued pursuing their purpose because their vision was more powerful than the doubt surrounding them. They were not limited by their background, environment, or circumstances. Instead, they allowed their vision to lift their minds above fear, insecurity, and self-doubt. Vision expanded their thinking beyond what was comfortable or familiar and encouraged them to challenge boundaries, question limitations, and strive for higher levels of achievement. It is vision that enables ordinary individuals to accomplish extraordinary things because it awakens hidden potential and unlocks inner strength that might otherwise remain dormant. Vision also plays a significant role in shaping identity and character. The clearer a person's vision of their future becomes, the more intentionally they shape their present actions, attitudes, and habits. When someone truly understands who they want to become, they begin to align their behavior with that future version of themselves. Vision influences how they think, how they speak, how they treat others, and how they respond to challenges. It encourages them to develop discipline, integrity, patience, and responsibility because they recognize that who they are becoming is just as important as what they are achieving. Vision strengthens self-belief by reminding individuals that their lives are guided by purpose rather than circumstance. They become less affected by comparison, negativity, or external judgment because their sense of identity is rooted in the future they are pursuing, not in the opinions of others. Vision builds inner confidence, not arrogance, but a quiet assurance that their life has meaning, direction, and value. Over time, vision transforms success from something accidental into something intentional and purposeful. With vision, success is no longer a matter of luck or chance. It becomes the natural outcome of focused effort, consistent growth, and unwavering determination. Vision keeps a person committed during long seasons of preparation when progress may not be immediately visible. It reminds them that meaningful achievements take time and that true success is built gradually. Vision prevents people from settling for mediocrity or giving up when results are slow because it keeps their eyes fixed on a greater outcome. It gives them the patience to endure the process and the wisdom to recognize that every stage of the journey has significance. Vision also contributes to long-term fulfillment and emotional well-being. Without vision, people may chase random goals, seek short-term rewards, or pursue success that lacks personal meaning. They may achieve certain things but still feel unfulfilled because there is no deeper purpose connected to their accomplishments. Vision brings alignment between goals and identity, dreams and values, ambition and meaning. It allows individuals to pursue success that reflects who they truly are and what they they deeply care about. This sense of alignment creates satisfaction, contentment, and inner peace because their achievements are not just impressive on the outside, they are meaningful on the inside. Vision ensures that success is not just about reaching a destination, but about becoming a stronger, wiser, and more purposeful person along the way. Moreover, vision inspires others and creates a ripple effect of motivation beyond the life of the individual who holds it. A person who lives with vision naturally influences people around them, friends, family, colleagues, and communities, because their passion, resilience, and determination are visible in the way they live. Others are encouraged by their example, motivated by their commitment, and strengthened by their positive outlook. Visionary individuals often become leaders and sources of inspiration, not merely because of their achievements, but because of their character and perseverance. Their lives demonstrate what is possible when someone refuses to give up, believes in their potential, and remains focused on a meaningful future. In essence, vision fuels motivation by giving a person a powerful reason to keep moving forward. It fuels resilience by enabling them to rise after every challenge, failure, or disappointment. And it fuels long-term success by aligning effort, purpose, and belief into a lifelong journey of growth and achievement. Vision does not eliminate obstacles, but it makes them bearable. It does not remove struggle, but it gives struggle meaning. It does not guarantee an easy path, but it ensures that every step, even the difficult ones, leads toward a future filled with purpose, possibility, and fulfillment.